Hi, welcome to McGinty Motorcars. My name is Pat McGinty. Today is July 3rd, 2024. I want to walk you through our inventory show that we have. Got a couple of cars going out today and later in the week, and we have some new arrivals that just arrived, and we got more cars coming in also next week. When I take a walk with me, I'll show you what we have here. So we just got this 57 Chevy in last week. I bought it from a gentleman who, if you remember, we had the 35 Chevy Coupe that was in the showroom. This vehicle was at his house and was the last of his car collection. And I told Terry, once I sold his 35, I'd come back to this. He told me, Pat, this one's really going to pull at my heartstrings and make me cry when you leave with it. So we've struck a deal together. He wanted me to find the right home for it. We sold it in a few days to Judd Firestone, who's my local plumber here who does all of our work. And he was looking for a 57, saw it on my website, came around the corner, I had it parked out front. He's like, it was meant to be, it was parked out front. And this vehicle was really special to Terry and his wife, and I'm going to be very happy to report this afternoon, once Judd takes ownership of it, that we sold it and it went to the right home that's local. And Judd said he would stop over at Terry's house with it and show him the car later after he has some fun with it. So back here we have a 1979 Pontiac Trans Am with only 7,000 miles on it. We've had this vehicle in consignment for a little bit. We found the right home for it. Robert's putting some gas in it right now. It's going to Maryland. Gentleman came up yesterday. He had this vehicle brand new, exactly like this, red, automatic, no T-tops, and the vehicle was him and his wife's vehicle before they got married. Once they got married, I said, let me guess, you started to build a home and then you had kids? And he goes, exactly. He goes, we built a home and then we started having kids. They sold this, and his wife said, he said, never sold this car. And so he found it, and he's surprising her for her birthday and their wedding anniversary. So this one is going to Maryland this afternoon. We're going to load it up at the city park on the trailer, and he's going to surprise. He's going to move all the cars out of his pole barn, put this in the middle, open up the garage doors tomorrow on 4th of July and surprise her. So we found the right home for it. It took a little longer than we anticipated, but we found the right home, and we're so happy. Let's take a walk in the showroom here. So we have a 1931 Buick Roadster we just got in. The car has been completely restored. It came out of an estate up in the Poconos. This vehicle is in awesome shape. Overall, it's a turnkey car. It needs nothing. Take a look at the top here. Wooden frame, all wooden frame. The interior, just beautiful. This one matches the colors of our showroom. I was really excited to get it. As soon as I saw it, I'm thinking the yellow, the black, the red, the white, it's really going to pop with these walls and the 1910 Ford from when it was built here in Reading. So the term trunk, this comes from the trunk back in the day, 1931. Take a look at that. My favorite feature of this car is the rumble seat. So the rumble seat, you fit two people back there. I had Wellington and Hudson in the back of this, and we got some fun photos with those guys monkeying around the back here. And just a cool car. My mom, back in the day, her parents, my grandparents, had a similar vehicle with a rumble seat, and their big thing was on Saturday nights they go down to Doylestown in the rumble seat to go see a movie and come back, and at nighttime they would need a blanket because it get a little chilly. So fun to hear my mom telling the stories about my aunt and her cruising around with my grandparents in a rumble seat. So this car is really special, and we hope to find the right home for it. We just purchased this 1980 MGB. It's got 94,000 miles on it. It's very close to a Tahiti blue, which they made back then. This vehicle, the last owner owned it since 1985. So it was a two-owner car. He passed away last year. It was a referral to me. I went up and bought this from Pat, the seller. And Pat, husband, loved this car. Everything was done to it over the years, maintenance-wise. Wiring's all straight on it. It's got a CB radio that he added. He went to Watkins Glen a couple of different times in this car, and we have the plaques that are up here on the soft top bar. This vehicle's got the wire wheels on it. I drove it in, runs out really good on the highway. So this one's getting a lot of attention already on our website. I anticipate this is going to sell pretty quick this month in July. Let's take a walk out into the warehouse. We got a lot of cool things working, and we got some vehicles that just came in I want to show you. Come with me. So inside the warehouse here, we have a few cars that are sold, and then we have a couple cars outside that are sold I want to show you. Take a look at this. We have a 2008 Buick that we just got in. It's got 57,000 miles on it. I sold it to a friend of mine, Nick, who's bought a few cars from us. Couldn't pass up on this car. It lasted one day. I got this from a previous customer of mine, and one of their family members passed away when we were able to acquire it. Robert, what do you think of this car with 57,000 miles on it?
It's beautiful, runs like new.
Clean inside. This is going to be an easy one. You got a little dirt on the outside, but we're going to be able to clean up pretty quick.
Very easy to clean.
It's getting a good car with this one. We're getting a Honda Civic on a trade that we bought from us several months ago, that blue one.
Yep.
So
that's a great car.
Yeah, that one's going to sell good. Got a 92 Volkswagen Corrado. Super rare car. You don't see these too often come up for sale. Got this from a private seller out towards Montgomery County. It's got 140K on it. Tim's got it running. We cleaned out the gas tank on it, new fuel pump. We fixed a few other minor things, got it running, and now we're just working on the ABS system on these. These are notorious to go bad, so we're repairing that. We have a good reference Sab who's helping us out, who has the parts and the know-how to fix that. Got a 77 Beetle. It's lower, 93,000 miles on it, pumpkin orange, stick shift, 4-speed. It's really short. This one's really nice. We have our 87 Porsche 944. It's got a good Carfax on it, under 35K. We almost got this one running. This will be ready for sale later this month, and we'll be working on it next week. I got the 80 Mercedes-Benz Euro Edition manual transmission. This vehicle, we have a customer coming up from Virginia on Friday morning at 10 a.m. Just got in the Rolls-Royce 77, 42,000 miles on it, 6.75 liter V8. This thing is a tank. This needed the brakes bled. I needed a few other things that Tim got it fully mechanical through the shop, ready to go. So this is turnkey. I had a phone call this morning from a gentleman down in Atlanta who's putting in the loan through his bank to see if he can get approved and purchase this vehicle. Got a 73 Volkswagen thing. This just came in yesterday from a car collector. Good PA title on it, ready to go. Turnkey, newer tires on it. Robert's going to be detailing this one next week. This one just came in, so it's pretty filthy, but Robert will make it look as best as it can. I have a 71 Volkswagen Doom Buggy, 127,000 miles on it. We just put new front tires and wheels on it. Waiting on the wheel studs to come, and then it's going to be completed mechanically. This one's detailed recently, and I'll be doing the photos of this and get it live for the weekend. 78 Fiat is only at 17,000 miles on it, one owner. This car is in the wrapper. It's a new car. The vehicle inside, immaculate. I have all the owner's manual, the keys to it, all the original paperwork comes with it. This one's an absolute time capsule. We just lowered the price down to $32,996. Price to sell, ready to go. And Tim is working on our beauty. Here's our master mechanic, our service manager, Tim. He's working on this beautiful 33 Pontiac that we got in on consignment. Tim, why don't you let them know what you're doing to it?
So we're going to finish putting the grill in, and we had to put some rubber on the running board, so that's something we're working on. A lot of this stuff, it all has to be trimmed into place, so it's tough to find parts for a 1933, so we have to fix a lot of this stuff. So for instance, this has all the fasteners broken, so we have to fashion new fasteners for it so we can put it back together. So it's always interesting here what we got to do to get these cars back together.
And like Tim said, we can't just go on eBay and find these parts. So Tim is awesome master mechanic when it comes to repairing with what we have and working with it and making it look as new as we can again. So this vehicle will be hopefully done by this weekend, and we'll get photos of it soon. Robbie, show me the interior of this one. These doors. We got a flat V8 motor in this vehicle. It looks like it should be in an airplane. And we have the original bill of sale of this vehicle, and a Hudson, my son's name, was traded in to buy this brand new, which is really fascinating. The previous owner, doing a consignment for it, he gave us this. That's the original bill of sale down in Washington, D.C. So really cool car. Once this goes live, I know this is going to sell quick. You just don't see 33 Pontiacs, and the grill was completely restored and re-chromed, and it's got that nice tip on the bottom. They only did that for 33, so I love that grill. It's my favorite grill of the car that we've had. 81 Fiat with 45,000 miles on it. This is automatic, which is really rare. All these cars are usually manual. This one's automatic. We got the 70 little Fiat. This one only has 7,000 miles on it. Got like 45 horsepower on it. Not much to it. And 500L is the series of it. It was just a little fun car. This is one to put around in. Manual transmission. It's got the top that rolls back. That's a fun little car. It's easy to push around in the warehouse here. We have a 72 Buick GS. This is a stage 1. It's got the 455 big block in it. This vehicle is a monster. We got from a private collector. I bought this one about 3 weeks ago. I just put it live on the internet. I was having too much fun with it at home. And this thing is a monster. Absolutely awesome. Let me start it up for you. This is one of the fastest production cars back in the heyday from the factory. All the guys wanted the stage 1 motor. This is probably the most badass car we've had here. Tim put a new radio in it, new rear speakers in it. We tidied up the trunk. We repainted it. Just made it turnkey for the next owner on this vehicle. It's a really rare car. They made 700 of them that year. GS Stage 1. We got a carbon Ghia that's lower down, flat black, red interior. Manual transmission. This car starts up right away. It's got a bigger cam in it. It's a really, really cool carbon Ghia that's going to be fun for the next owner. We just lowered the price of our 69 Mercedes-Benz convertible. It was converted back in 1980 to a convertible. It was originally a coupe. And we have this priced at $42,900. We just got the 73 Ford F-250 from North Carolina. I sold last week in 1985 Mercedes-Benz diesel stick, which is really rare, one owner. And the gentleman, Ronald, said, hey, I got this in the driveway. Would you be interested in it? So we got it in. It was really patina. Robert waxed it out. We got Poppy's patina clear coat coming in next week, and we're going to clear coat the car, preserve it. It's going to be definitely, you know, like a farm rat rod truck. that someone can have some fun with at a car show and drive around town. We're putting new floorboards in it. They're going to be here next week. And then we'll put the interior back in. The frame is in great shape because it came from North Carolina. Got new brakes on it, new gas tank, all new brake lines, all new gas lines. This is going to be just a turnkey truck for someone to make some memories with, and they want to do anything, and you want to worry to get a door ding here or there because it's all patinaed up. We have a MG 78 with 129 on it. Clock shows 29, but we know it probably rolled over. This vehicle, manual transmission. Tim's putting a new floorboard on the driver's side, has a small hole down there. We got the floorboard in. We'll be taking care of that next week, putting the carpet back in, so there'll be no rust underneath this vehicle. It'll be turnkey for you. And then I just bought this really cool 1966 Chevelle Malibu. It's got a 400 in it, V8, 4-speed manual Hurst shifter. This car is really cool. It's got like it's almost like an aqua blue. They call it red, Meridian blue from the factory. It's almost like a Nassau Chevy Corvette blue. That's what I could compare it to. If you ever seen a Nassau blue Corvette, it's very similar to that. It's got gauges in there. He put seat belts in, a brand new interior, brand new carpet, all new floorboards, new gas tank in it. No rust on the car whatsoever. Fires right up. I'll show you more here. Look at this Hurst shifter. Really, really cool. I just bought that this week on Monday. Drove it in. Local guy here in Reading can't drive the car anymore, and we've been talking for a few months now. Just had his hip replaced and just can't drive the car as much as he wanted to keep it. There's the 400. Dual carburetor, MSD ignition in it. We're tightening up a few things in the engine compartment here. We got new hood shocks to take a look. We got the springs coming, I should say springs, they're coming. Ordered those yesterday, they'll be in next week. Tim will install those so it'll properly stay open. So our goal here with every vehicle we get in, I try to make the vehicle how I want it and make it turnkey for you. So either you're picking it up locally or I'm shipping it to your home. We want to make these vehicles turnkey for you, and then you can do the little cosmetics and ginger trim that you want to do and make it the way that you want it. But mechanically, we want to make it sound. We want to make sure the radio's working, windshield wipers, and turn signals, headlights, no rust on the vehicle, and make sure the brakes are safe, and also the tires too, because some of these cars sit for a long time, and we have to look at the date code of the tires. And I'll be very transparent with you and let you know on the internet and on the phone, hey, these tires are good, or hey, I would replace these tires if you plan on driving on the highway, because they look good sometimes, but then you look at the date code and they're 25 years old, and then they could just shred while you're driving it. So our goal here with having Tim, Tyler, and Kevin behind the scenes is getting these vehicles ready to go and safe to be on the road for you and your family. Let's take a walk outside. I got plenty of more cars that I want to show you. We're loaded up. I got to start selling some more cars so we can get some room because we got more cars coming in. Come follow me. All right, so outside we keep pretty much our everyday cars. We're loaded to the gills inside with our classic and the antique cars. But outside, I have my everyday cars. We just purchased this 2017 Lincoln MKZ Select model. It only has 11,000 miles on it. So huge thank you to my sister Shawn Marie. It was someone from her church who passed away, and the family sold it to me. This has 11,000 miles on it. It's brand new. I just had it inspected. Emissions were done. It was serviced every year at Tom Misano Lincoln. And beautiful tan interior, black dash. And it smells brand new inside. It looks brand new on the outside. So this one I know won't last long. We just took photos of it yesterday. Robbie took the YouTube video of it today. So just really excited about this purchase, and someone's gonna be able to save a ton of money and get a brand new car. So we sold the 53 Buick. This is going down to Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, and then they're going to take it down to their Delaware Showroom. So we had an identical one to this, which was a 6-volt and it was manual transmission. This gentleman had this one, he converted to 12-volt automatic transmission. He did not want that car anymore. He wanted the one that we had. So I did a consignment for him on this one and sold it fairly quick for him. And that's really happy that it's going to the right home. Got new Coker tires on it. Check out this interior. Beautiful bench seat, all brand new interior in the front and the back. It's been about $4,000 on the interior. With having the 12-volt conversion, that starter kicks over, the wipers are much quicker, headlights are brighter on it. It's just an awesome car overall. You replaced all the bulbs on it, and the vehicle is going to a loving home, and the family's going to make some memories with their grandkids with that one. So they're going to pick this one up after I return from my vacation. This will be indoors tonight, and the rest of the week. We got 2012 Honda Civic with 68,000 miles on it. Stick shift, which is really rare. Ricardo, our dent guy, was just here today. He took out the dents on the vehicle. Take a look at this manual transmission, awesome red interior. So if you know anybody, a young driver looking for a good Honda and they can drive stick, or you're going to teach them stick, which all kids know how to drive stick, this one is the right car. And today it's a Honda. Brand new inspection, emissions, oil change, ready to go. Tim's Beetle, we have that Beetle sold from previous customer. 03 Trailblazer with 143 on it. We have a gentleman coming this afternoon for that vehicle. Just traded in this 2000 Volkswagen Beetle, 126,000 miles on it. It's a lava blue. It's a really rare light blue on it. And the vehicle comes with 2 sets of keys. Interior is really in nice shape. EC's ice cold on it. I had the back fender replaced and repainted. The rear bumper I had painted because it had some damage on it. So this one's turnkey, ready to go as of this week. Still have my 15 Mercedes-Benz. See, okay, this one is 97,000 miles on it, clean Carfax, just overall in great shape. Brand new badges on it. AC I had charged, it was a little low on it, and I lowered the price down this on $16,900. This is a great vehicle. For $17,000 you get fully serviced Mercedes-Benz. Just had the 90K service done over at Princeton Mercedes-Benz, the previous owner this year. I put a few hundred miles on it. Courtney was driving it. It's just a nice car. 86 Rolls Royce was only 62,000 miles on it. We just got the kit in for the fuel pump from overseas. Took about 4 weeks. So Tim's going to be working on that next week, and we should have this up and running sometime in July, and it'll be ready to go. I have a 18 Ford Escape with only 42,000 miles on it, one owner. Brand new badges on it, inspection. Got brand new oil change, 2 sets of keys, 29 miles per gallon in the city, and you have 31 on the highway. So just a really good car. I have a Toyota Highlander front wheel drive. It's a 2013 with 153 on it. I was driving that for a while as my demo. Really clean inside, 3rd row seating, AC's ice cold. I just had it inspected, emissions done on it, new oil change. That's a really good 3rd row vehicle. I have a 13 Ford Escape with 104 on it. Great on gas mileage, just like the other 2018. We've been selling a lot of these Ford Escapes. We've been doing really well with them. Local folks have been coming in and purchasing them. So great on gas. And this one's a 4x4. I have a 15 Nissan Versa with only 38,000 miles on it, 31 in the city, 40 on the highway. This vehicle is just really clean inside and out. Whoever had it took really good care of this car. I drove this one for a little bit this week. Got brand new inspection and emissions on it, new oil change on it. That's a great gas saver car. Good for a new driver, or if hey, you need a car just to commute and not taking too many passengers, this is the car. I traded in this 07 Toyota Camry. Older gentleman traded in for a 94 Corvette that we sold. And this has brand new inspection, emissions, oil change. I had the AC charged on it. Really clean. I have all the service records from Bennett Toyota when he had it serviced. Timing belt, water pump's been done on this car. Good Camry for a new driver. or someone that needs just a vehicle to cruise around town with the whole family. It's got plenty of space in the back. That's a good car. 08 Honda Accord, one owner, good Carfax on it, no accidents, 97,000 miles on it for $10,000. It's got sunroof, brand new inspection emissions, oil change. This one cleaned up really good. Robert did a great job with it. 16 Mazda CX-5. This is 119 on it, one owner, brand new inspection emissions, oil change. AC is ice cold on this. It's the sport model. It's fully loaded up inside. It's got all-wheel drive capability on this one. And Mazdas are real safe. I got a real inexpensive 2012 Dodge Avenger with 97,000 miles on it. Brand new inspection, emissions, oil change, AC's ice cold, $6,000 car. It's a great car. I got an 18 Ram, 1500. It's got a good Carfax on it. I lowered the price down on this vehicle recently. It's a one owner, government owned vehicle, so it was always serviced. It's got a Hemi 5.7 liter. This is my new demo, a 2012 Toyota FJ Cruiser. I drove this for the past 2 days. I just recently had the inspection emissions done, and I had the oil change. AC on this is ice cold. Take a look at this. Someone added leather to it. It's got really nice factory wheels. My kids really like the suicide door. I dropped them off at camp and they thought this was really neat. Take a look at that. But yeah, it's got 193,000 miles on it. The car looks like it has 80 on it, if that. Everything works on it. Back window pops open. Fun beach car. I drove it on the PA Turnpike today, run some errands. This one runs out really good. This one I expect it won't last, and I will be shipping this one. I just had a Toyota 4Runner 02 with 111 on it, and I just shipped that to Ohio. Similar condition to this. This one's got almost twice the miles and it's in great shape. So let's take a walk up. I'll show you my truck inventory and my van inventory. So we've been getting a lot of work vans in. We've been selling them locally. Just even had one come down, a customer come down from New York to add to his fleet of vans that he does home audio installation. So these vans have been doing really well for us, so I've been stocking up on them. I got a 12 Nissan NV. This one has 206,000 miles on it for $10,000. Had the AC charged on it. I had brand new inspection done on it. Tires are good. You got plenty of shelving in the back. For 10 grand, you have a work van. I have another Nissan NV. This is also a 2012, 181 on it. It's got brand new inspection on it. One owner. It's got a good Carfax, and AC's ice cold. You got shelving inside. You got the roof racks up top. The difference between these, you can see the high top on this 2012, and this one is not a high top. So if you need something to walk around in, or just more storage, or drywall, plywood, that's the one right there. We got a 13 Ram. This one's a 4x4, 103 on it. It's a 2500, big 5.7 liter Hemi. It's got the racks in the back there for ladders, any kind of moving material that you need to go, that can go right in the back there. I got a 2014 Monster Diesel 6.7 liter F350. It's got the racks up top. It had a snow plow on the front here, which we do have access to from the former owner if you want that. It's got the lights that flash for plowing. The black have LED in them. The front have LED that flash. We got some lights up here, lights up front here. And that vehicle has a really cool 7-foot Boss plow that I can get from the previous owner if you're interested. But the connections are all there, the joystick. It's ready to make you some money this winter. 2016 Honda Pilot. It's got 159 on it. Clean Carfax. It's got a one owner. It's all loaded up inside. Leather, navigation, third row seating if you need it for the family. When you don't need it, fold it down. All-wheel drive. It's fully loaded. I drove that one for about 2 weeks. That's a really nice SUV. Ready to go. I have a 2010 Ford 250. Clean Carfax, 158,000 miles on it. I just got this one in, and Robert's going to be detailing it next week. So it's on our website, but no photos yet. So we have more vehicles coming. Here's my little Honda Acme truck. We got more cars coming in next week that are going to be delivered. I'm taking some time away with the family. We're going to be on vacation, but the guys will be here rocking and rolling. We'll be having those vehicles delivered in. I'll be stocking those vehicles in when I get back from vacation, and then we'll be listing them for sale. So keep an eye on our website. I appreciate all your guys' support. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel, and keep an eye out on what we got rocking and rolling. Thanks.